This is Antarctica, a land that has remained beyond human reach for centuries and has always been a great mystery. Whether it's the blood falls, mysterious animals, underground lakes, or cities buried under ice, there are many myths and mysteries about Antarctica that remain unsolved even today. Antarctica is the only continent in the world where no humans live because temperatures here drop to minus 90 degrees Celsius. On top of that, blizzards with speeds of up to 300 kilometers per hour also occur here. Similarly, Antarctica is the driest continent in the world. It is so dry that you might be surprised to learn that it is also classified as a desert because it receives only 51 millimeters of rainfall annually. Despite these harsh conditions for the past several hundred years, many countries have tried to claim control over Antarctica. Look at this map of Antarctica. This section is claimed by France, this part by Norway. Australia claims this entire right side, while Britain, Chile, Argentina, and New Zealand also lay claim to different portions of Antarctica. But the question is, why? What lies beneath this thick layer of ice that makes the world's superpowers so eager to take control? Today, we are going to solve some of Antarctica's mysteries and also uncover who actually discovered this frozen continent. Who discovered Antarctica? Well, that depends on whom you ask. The British claim they discovered Antarctica, while the Russians insist they were the first to set foot there. However, Antarctica was mentioned thousands of years ago by the Greek philosopher Aristotle, who proposed that since the Earth is round, the North and South poles must be mirror images of each other. In 2021, a study published by the Royal Society of New Zealand suggested that the Maori people from the Polynesian Islands near Australia may have been the first humans to reach Antarctica as early as the 7th century. Their ancient stories reference an icy continent located on the southern side of the Earth. In recorded history, British officer James Cook was the first European to cross the Antarctic Circle and come near Antarctica. However, he was still 130 kilometers away when he turned his ship around because while he did not see Antarctica itself, he did spot floating icebergs. The harsh ocean conditions made it too dangerous to continue. That's why James Cook predicted that reaching this southern continent would be so dangerous that no human would ever set foot there. After Captain Cook, many others attempted to discover Antarctica but failed. By the 19th century, however, competition for economic dominance between countries was intensifying. The world was moving towards a new world order, resources were being discovered, new trade routes were being established, and industries were expanding. Every country wanted to become the next superpower, which is why exploration was at its peak. In 1819, the Russian Empire assigned explorer Fabian von Bellingshausen the task of circumnavigating the globe and discovering new lands. In 1820, Fabian proved Captain Cook's prediction wrong when he reached the Southern Ocean and saw Antarctica up close. Although he did not set foot on it, he is considered the first person in modern history to have seen Antarctica. Between 1900 and 1920, many explorers ventured into Antarctica. British explorer Robert Falcon Scott landed there in 1911 with his team and traveled about 400 miles inland. However, due to harsh weather and lack of food, they were forced to turn back. But the return journey turned into a nightmare. Scott and his team were caught in a fierce blizzard and froze to death. After World War I, many countries sent their teams to Antarctica, attempting to claim the continent. In 1939, under Hitler's orders, the German Air Force dropped Nazi flags over Antarctica to assert control over the region. After World War II, numerous countries established research stations in Antarctica, leading to some of the most mysterious discoveries about the continent. One of the most significant and mysterious discoveries was that Antarctica was once covered not in ice, but in dense forests. According to scientists from Imperial College London, fossilized wood found in Antarctica suggests that around 90 million years ago, it was a warm continent with lush forests. Fossils of insects that are typically found only in warm climates have also been discovered here. Another major and mysterious discovery about Antarctica is that beneath its 3-kilometer thick ice sheet, there are 400 lakes with their own unique ecosystems. These lakes host marine creatures that exist nowhere else on Earth, such as giant spiders and translucent jellyfish. It's an entirely different world hidden beneath the ice. One of the most puzzling features that has baffled explorers for years is the eerie blood falls in McMurdo Valley. This waterfall appears as if blood is oozing from the ice. However, scientists recently discovered that the red color is due to high iron content in the water. The water originates from a highly salty underground lake, now buried under hundreds of feet of ice. When the iron-rich water is exposed to oxygen and sunlight, it oxidizes and turns a rusty red color. The third biggest mystery and conspiracy theory about Antarctica is the possibility of an ancient civilization buried beneath its ice. Some even claim that alien spacecraft have been sighted here. In 2016, unusual activities were recorded in Antarctica on Google Earth. While conspiracy theorists attribute these to UFOs, many political experts believe they could be secret air operations conducted by the United States and other countries. This leads us to Antarctica's hidden political front, which very few people are aware of. While the rest of the world is preoccupied with other geopolitical issues, the US, China, and Russia have been aggressively sending expeditions to Antarctica. In fact, China has set up multiple research stations there. According to the Antarctic Treaty of 1969, any country can conduct scientific investigations in Antarctica, but they must share their research findings with all other countries. In 1992, a U.S. geological survey discovered that Antarctica holds 500 billion barrels of natural gas and oil reserves. However, China and other countries are not just interested in these resources. Recently, large deposits of rare earth minerals like ohmium, praseodymium, terbium, and dysprosium have been discovered in Antarctica. These are essential for manufacturing electronic devices. As the world's focus shifts from oil and gas to renewable energy and battery-powered electronics, these rare earth minerals are now more valuable than fossil fuels. Electric cars and ion batteries are the future, and the race to control the future has led superpowers into Antarctica's icy storms. The last great mystery of Antarctica is the Southern Ocean, one of the most dangerous seas in the world. The Southern Ocean plays a critical role in regulating Earth's climate and water supply as it connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Scientists estimate that the Southern Ocean absorbs 15% of the world's carbon emissions. With global warming on the rise, its importance is increasing, as melting ice is revealing new resources. Previously unexplored waters may soon become vital trade routes. Even today, extensive research is being conducted in Antarctica, and who knows what other mysterious discoveries might emerge in the future. Here are the sources we consulted for this video. If you enjoy topics like this, let us know in the comments below. See you in the next video with another exciting topic.